Hey, how's everybody doing today? And I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the transformation things I want to do. So, I don't know how many people feel frustrated. One thing I can definitely say, I never thought I would get to this age and not reach a good portion of the goals that I wanted in my life. Actually, you can go through your whole life not really doing much anything that you thought you would do. And that's actually a very scary thing. No, actually, next month I will be turning 35, though, I decided to stay at 33. But no, but seriously though, next month I'll be turning 35, and every time my birthday comes, it always makes me reflect on how I lived my life the year for the whole year, the year before, or before my birthday gets here. And when I kind of get in the place of thinking, I didn't really do everything that I want to do. Or I see year after year after year of just not reaching what I want in life or getting where I thought I would be. And then you're getting older. It's not like I'm old as Methuselah, but in your 30s, I mean, I lived 30 years of my life. There's a certain portion of years that are just gone that you can't get back. And I I used to obsess with age a lot. I still do to a certain extent, and I know that's not a really good thing to do. I mean, what can you do about it? Once time is gone, is gone. But I want to live my life happily, or as happy as I can now. And I realized that living in the now sometimes is so hard because I've always kind of done that. Even I think even in, I won't say my childhood, but I always did this thing of living for later. Like next summer, this will be this, or next year it'll be this way, or I'll be better, blah 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 blah. Because I always set these, I guess you could say, pacifiers for myself, where when I to take it back, when I was younger, I was always heavy. I've been a very always overweight. I was pretty much overweight as a child, or overweight as an adult, or just big for my age. And one thing I rationalized, I used to get teased a lot, bullied a good portion of the time too. I never had too many physical things done to me, but more mental than anything else. And one of the things I used to do, especially, I'm trying to think about, I don't know if it was, maybe I started doing that in junior high school. Oh, I'm gonna lose weight over the summer, and when I come back, they won't be able to talk about me anymore. Or when I'm gonna lose weight for this, that, and I never really, in my mind, got the thought of you have to work out, you have to change your diet. There's a lot that you have to do. There's no such thing as magically losing all this weight and then coming back the next year. So I come back the next year, and I would still have problems with a lot of the people that I was at my school and a lot of the kids and stuff. And what I didn't realize back then, it's more of you and yourself and not just your weight. Because I've seen other um, children who were also overweight and heavy and not have some of the same issues I had. Or at least part of the groups that I thought were worthwhile being with. And now as an adult, I know they weren't. But I rationalized that a lot of how you perceive yourself reflects in people's eyes. And we have no idea what other people are thinking. But if you wear a sign that says, pick on me, I rationalize it actually does happen where you wear this invisible sign, but it says pick on me, or I'm not good enough, or I don't feel worthy. And you're a much easier target. But as I've gotten to adulthood, my motivations of weight have changed. It used to be more of how I wanted people to look at me, and now it's more of how I want to live my life. Because I feel like weight is a prison sentence. You may not think of it being a prison sentence. And for most, it's not a prison sentence, but for me, it is. Relationship wise, money wise, health wise, everything. Weight for me is a prison sentence. And it's a crippling prison sentence because there's so many things that I could be doing that I find that my, I can't think of the word for it, but my way of life is basically crippled down from weight. I can't walk a lot of the places I want to go to, and like you don't want to drive everywhere. There's plenty of places that you can walk and enjoy and have a good time, and then I have to find a place to sit because my back hurts, or my legs hurt, or my feet hurt because I'm so heavy. And then instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna eat better food normally helps me feel better, or for me also television is another really bad thing for me. Sitting all the time and watching entertainment. Um, it has become a pacifier for my life since childhood on up. When I didn't feel great, I could either eat something or watch something. Both of them basically created the same effect. Television gave me the friends and the life that I wanted I could live through, and food gave me comfort. And these are some of the things I still struggle with as an adult. I don't like to admit that, but that's exactly what I struggle with, because I can spend days like I can say this right now, I don't have a regular job like everyone else would have, and I am at home, and a lot of my support does come from my family, which has been a really bad thing for me because beforehand I had a job, I was on my feet, I worked all the time. And now I am trying to do things and run my own business, but it's not that easy. Like, you can't run a business off of air. I've learned that lesson also. What you don't have in money to invest, you do have to invest in time. And without prioritizing your time, without prioritizing yourself, that can be a problem. Not even can be a problem, it is a problem. And one of the things, hopefully, that can help someone is just if you're dealing with the same things that I'm dealing with, then I would say we have to start to give our own selves tough love, even if our family doesn't. My family loves me. My mother and my father love me. And when you have family that love you, sometimes they can enable you to do a lot of the things that you shouldn't do. And you end up in a lifestyle that you shouldn't be in. And it's not because they don't love you, it's because they love you. Most of the time you'll have a family member who loves you and cares for you, and they'll help you. Like, maybe you don't need that piece of cake, but they'll get you the piece of cake because they want you to be happy. It's just like maybe you need to be kicked out on your behind to just push out most of the day, and they won't, because they love you and they care for you. And if you're fortunate enough to have love and care and support, so that's some of the things that I also deal with. And I'm glad today to be able to finally get some of these videos out, because I've been wanting to get some of these videos done. And I'm actually here at the library. I'm not at home. And it's a much quieter place to be at. And I feel like I can get my thoughts out compared to being in the house, funny enough. What I will be making sure, just to let you know, is that I will definitely, if anybody's actually listening, I'll be trying to post a video at least once a week, or really whenever it comes up. But my main goal is once a week, also to hold myself accountable for that. And, you know, also to get into a few things too. I don't know if anybody else out there is dealing with procrastination, and I know procrastination is almost like a darn disease to most of us, but procrastination issues, self-esteem, I'll go over all that. As I learn, I'll give you what I have. There's a channel that I will recommend that gave me some really great information, business wise. I don't know if I should put that in this video. No, you know what? I will do another video with some of the business stuff I'm going over, and then I'll recommend those there. But I will recommend a book that was recommended to me by another YouTuber that I'll talk about in the business channel, called, what was it? Okay, I'm trying to think of it. Predictable Irrationality. And I'll make sure I put that down in the description, that book on Amazon. Predictable Irrationality. Excellent, excellent book. If you're just want to learn a little bit more about yourself, people, marketing, relationships, it's a really, really great book. It was recommended more from a business standpoint, but it goes much deeper than just business. And I'm going to start trying to find some self-help books and literature for myself. And if I find anything really good, I'll definitely recommend that to you. So other than that, I'm going to end this video here, and thank you for taking the time to listen to me.